The number that shocked me is that most of our CVs doesn't get to the real human. And before even a single human read a word, they are just rejected by algorithms. So, most of the applicants doesn't know about ATS, that what is ATS. And the ATS is applicant tracking system that tracks the CVs of the applicants and provide an ease for the company to hire, so and tracking and shortlisting the candidates. So the good news is that if you become aware of ATS, you can rise above most of the applicants because they aren't aware of the ATS. So in today's video, we will learn that how to make a CV, how to make a cover letter, and how to make a ATS friendly CV so that we can get hired by the companies and we can get shortlisted by the company's ATS systems without being rejected. So let's delve into the video. Now let me show you what an ATS friendly CV looks like. So as you can see, there's a name at the top and the below this name the role of our job, that what we can do. Like here's written full stack developer, Node.js, React, TypeScript, PostgreSQL, and then the email number and your availability. And the main thing mentioned that you are hiring, you are applying from Pakistan and you are looking for a remote role. So here is the description, that what you can do and what you have done in your past, and these below are the technical skills that are tailored around the keywords that ATS notices. So if the company is looking for a backend developer, they must have mentioned in their description that they required a Node.js developer, Express.js, or the developer can work with REST APIs, or what type of databases they should be aware about. So these are all the things that are mentioned in this CV. And if the company is looking for a front-end developer, so they would also notice these things, that React.js, Next.js, and the ATS would just place his attention on such keywords, and Git and GitHub, and these are all the things that are similar in most of the jobs. So after that, you will mention your professional experience. Like here, you have worked in a company and what's your role and what you deliver to the clients. These are all the things that are mentioned, and these words should must have the keywords and the words that align with the description of the job that you are applying, so that ATS will notice. And after that, your education and why you are choosing that company, and after that you can add some additional things, that how many hours a week you are available, what's your communication, what you are currently learning, and what your compensation, and what is the requirement of salary that you are looking for. Now just we have a look on the CV, that how a ATS friendly CV looks like. So now I will show you on my screen that how to build a ATS CV using some tools like Claude, ChatGPT, and what are the things that you have to keep in notice while making a CV. So let's get to the screen. Now as you can see that there's a role for WordPress developer, and this is the full job description of this company. So what we'll do, we will just copy this description and we will just paste it to the Claude. After giving the prompt to Claude, this is the CV and cover letter that Claude provided us. So let's open the CV, and as you can see that this is the CV that's tailored around that job. The name at the top, the role, the location, and the summary that includes our experience tailored around the job, the core skills that matches the description, and the ATS will notice these keywords used in these core skills, and the professional experience, that where you have worked previously, and the projects that you have done, that you have made for the clients, and your education and additional information. So, this is the cover letter that's tailored for this job, and you have to just place your number here, email address, and your portfolio. And this is to the hiring person, and the application for WordPress developer. Dear the person, his name, and your description, that why are you applying and what your experience and all the things. So this is the CV, that was my CV that I showed you previously, that got me hired, and that landed multiple interviews for me because the CV was tailored around the job, the description of the job. And later I also showed you that how using Claude you can make a CV, a proper professional CV with the proper keywords in it. And you can also more research with the more tools, like I used Claude, you can use ChatGPT, you can use Grok, you can use other tools, and you can tailor your CV and you can make a perfect CV. You can refine your CV, like I just gave the prompt once to the Claude and he made a CV for me, but you can do it multiple times. Like you can tell the Claude that you define the CV and use more keywords in the CV. This was the purpose of today's video, and if you want to know more about remote jobs, CVs, interviews, and ATS friendly CVs, you can just comment me and I will share you proper details, proper documents, and proper CVs and cover letter samples with you. So you can like me, follow me, and can watch my more content, and I will make more content tailored around ATS, remote jobs, and how I got hired. And you can also ask me about these things, and you can also give me suggestions that what kind of content should I make. So that's all for today's video. Kindly like me, follow me, and share. Thank you.